Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Tea Girl podcast.
Hey, you skanky little bitches.
Okay, I know it's been a minute. It's been hard to do like consistent with like the weather and everything going on right
Yeah,
now.
and I work like way too much, so.
Yeah, so that's our little like we did have a little break, but we're hoping now to start posting consistently again, starting now. So
Yes,
after this week, hopefully it will be
consistent.
consistent.
Yeah, and like I said before, I'll say it again. If you guys want me here more, give me money. I will quit my job and then I can be here for you guys. So
Yes,
just
send us
send me money and we can make this work.
Cash App money babe.foster. You can, our friend Alex will give sexual favors. Oh, lumpy lump. Oh.
Oh goodness.
So what's been going on, Rebecca? What's new?
Um, I have a public service announcement. If you drive a Honda Civic, kill yourself.
Please stop. We've literally been driving. We went to like multiple different stores today. First off, I just want to talk about that first store or not the first store because that was Macy's, but the second store we went to, I can't even remember the name. The sizing there was like ridiculous.
It was so all over the chart. And then it's like, how do you have
You had to have like a BBL for it to look good.
Well, it's like, how do you have size inclusive and then nothing fits anybody's body? Like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah, they're preaching about like body positivity
Yeah,
and
and they
stuff.
have like, they're like, oh, our clothes will fit anybody. And then I put them on and my boobs fucking busted out the seams
Literally,
of them things.
it's not like the dress like fit you. It's just like the boob coverage was like
Well,
bad.
there's like no support in anything. I was like, you guys did not make this with women in mind, clearly.
Yeah,
because
literally,
have like
it was that, and like the sizing just wasn't right. Like the mediums were like crazy small on me, but then the larges were like
gappy and weird.
Yeah, it was just really weird. I was so disappointed.
And they had so much clothes there. Honestly, it was like too much.
They did. It
clothes
was
to
too
even,
much,
like,
and it was
through.
expensive too. It was all Sheen stuff. First off,
Yeah,
which
but
I'm
like,
seeing that more and more in stores now. Is that
yeah, like
people
fast
are
fashion, like the same
yeah
products making it into the stores.
yeah, and now they're making it like into like actual retail shops where it's like that cheap, easy, tacky like clothing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and then they're upcharging it like $80.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not paying $60 for a dress that I have to like fight my way to fit my boobs into.
Yeah, you're not gonna
like,
pay $80 for a fucking Sheen dress.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, I could get this like on the internet for $12
Mhm.
flat. So
But we try to avoid fast fashion if we can.
yeah, I do too. But it's like,
Yeah,
man,
that is like the number one thing in like landfills or whatever. Like, don't get me wrong, I obviously have some Sheen stuff, but I
I
just
haven't
want.
ordered from them in years and years and years.
So
I did when I was like in high school because I didn't know like
I always
any better,
okay.
but
So I don't order off Sheen. I'll buy stuff on Amazon
it's
and
like,
pay $40 for it and hope that it's like better quality than Sheen, and then I get it and it's literally got the Sheen tag on it. So it's so hard for me to buy. I wish that they would put in like the like title or something
yeah,
that like it
because
was
like
Sheen.
the brands or whatever aren't always listed. They're sometimes unbranded stuff. So like when you get it, it's just like sometimes
But
you just order like a pack of like basics or whatever, and then
yeah,
it's like some junk ass.
but then I'm like paying $40 for it, so I'm hoping that it's a bit higher quality than a $10 one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Oh
have like
well.
$500 worth of stuff in my Amazon cart right now.
Yeah. Regardless, I'm just buying stuff, trying to buy like better clothing, like stuff that I can wear for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, our little rant for today.
Honda Civics are crazy.
Yeah.
Fast
Oh my gosh,
wild.
driving in the rain.
Today has been wild on the roads.
This guy literally has a baby in his fucking car. Cuts us off flying. I go.
He almost clipped me by like an inch. I mean, this man barely missed me. I was like, just dumbfounded.
Like by the time that I yelled, "Oh my god, he has a baby in the car," he was already across the highway.
And then on the back bumper is baby
on board as he's flying, going 80
he had to
on the highway.
It was like a 65 interstate, and it's pouring down rain. So like obviously you should be going like 65 max, like when it's raining like that. And this man had to have been going over 80. Like he was gone.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It was like so chaotic.
Do
I
you
was
want to
like,
talk about the lady that was even crazier?
oh, the girl without the bumper and without the tags and without the tail lights.
Yeah.
This girl just comes flying past. No wonder her car looked like
Yeah,
that.
really. She's been on thin ice.
But then the cop pulls over the guy that just had a trailer, and then here she
Yeah.
comes speeding
And
along.
she like
No
casually
tags.
gets over into the next lane,
Like she's done
like
nothing
she's done
wrong.
nothing, like she doesn't have no license plate
Like
and no
she's so
tail lights
innocent.
and no front bumper at all.
It sent me. It really did. Or the one that said no husband.
No husband was the license plate, which was
It was
crazy.
a cute white BMW, and the license plate literally said no husband.
I was like, why would you pay to have that on there? I was
That
like,
is fucking hilarious.
I was like, either that's really sad or really iconic.
It's really
I don't know which one. That's gonna be me if I don't get a boyfriend this year. I'm gonna get the license plate. No,
please do.
Dying alone.
Dying alone.
Accepted my fate.
Swipe right.
Side swipe my car. Like, if you hit me with your motor vehicle, I will go on a date with you.
Yeah. We do have a very exciting show for you guys today, though. We have 2 Am I the Assholes? We have a Bustin' or Disgustin'. We got some gossip about our girl Gypsy.
So much internet gossip going on.
What one do you want to talk about first? I guess that's the real question.
I think let's save the crazy one for the end. So let's do the makeup first.
Yeah. Oh, and gossip. Wendy Williams news. Michaela Niguera, yeah. The self-tanner. You explain it because you were the one who wanted to talk about it.
So basically,
it's kind of crazy to follow, but it's worth it.
There's this brand of self-tanner that this man, he started this company himself, has all this self-tanner, yada yada. Well, there's a online company that has basically stolen his product and his ideas and then marketed it at like a cheaper value. So all of these sales are going to a fake product that isn't even like, does not even do everything that his product does. So he's obviously like super frustrated about this.
It's a mega brand too. It's not like he like put all of his own money into this business as a small. Here, we'll actually shout out his because I heard it was really good. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll just put it right here. Yeah, put it. So like right here is here's his brand. It's so far I've heard really good. So a little shout out to him. We should buy it and review it ourselves.
Oh, we should. I actually used to use self tanner.
I love self tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be like they have basically different like ways that you can bracket it based off of your like undertones and your skin
and your hair and everything.
And so it's supposed to actually look really good per the individual buyer. So we should try this product.
Yeah, but it was like a really big brand or whatever that could obviously afford to pay to be sponsored and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to build relationships to help get his product out there, from what I understood.
Yeah. So what happened was Michaela had reviewed the dupe product, this product that somebody had basically stolen from him. And she had reviewed that one instead of the actual original. And so he had messaged and was like, hey, I wanted you to know that this product is basically like fake, like it was stolen from my business. And I don't think you should be like reviewing, product. And she goes, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Let me do a review of your product, of the actual one. And so she like promises him a review. So then like time goes by and he's like not thinking much of it. And then he reaches out and was like, hey, I was wondering if you had filmed that review yet, just wondering. And she goes, oh yeah, I'm going to do it tonight. Well, he buys like $200,000 worth of stock. That's what he said, right? 200,000.
I think it was 20,000.
20,000.
That's still a lot of money.
200
or 20, whatever it is.
20,
he spent a lot of money.
It was like a 20 something. Anyways, lots of money that he had spent on products so that he knew to be stocked and ready for when these orders came flooding in from her reviews, because Michaela had made a video herself saying like, I feel bad because I review these small like indie brands and then they don't actually have the revenue to back up the amount of sales coming in. And so he wanted to be prepared for that, like incoming in upcoming sales. And so he like really upped his revenue in all of his products that he had, spent all this money, and then she didn't post a review. So then he's sitting here with like $20,000 worth of product
and it's just
just sitting there. And so then he reaches out and he's like, hey, like now it's like really time for you to like seriously post this review. Like I bought all this product.
He was like really nice, and you could tell that they were having like a genuine like reaction, like conversation and stuff. And she seemed genuine. I mean, with
Yeah.
the text messages that he showed in his video.
Yeah, because what he got upset about was that she posted a TikTok the next day, clearly having gotten like some form of a tan, like whether it was self tan or that she had left on too long or like a spray tan. And she had posted a video, and then
And
she
then
never did the review.
and then she lied, and she was like, "I only wear self tanner like once or twice a year." That is such a lie. I did follow her, but she still comes up on my For You page. She looks tan like every other
Well, she does
TikTok.
that.
So
She
don't.
does self tan, and she does different
But
products and
she,
stuff.
but she goes, "I've only done it like twice, like 2 times a year." I'm just gonna be honest. I haven't liked that bitch since Mascara Gate or whatever. Since she lied about the mascara, I'm like,
I just feel like it's hard because I really liked her when she was small before she had like really
yeah,
gone really big,
she
and
got so commercial.
yeah, before she had really gotten like blown up, and now it's like any brand that comes her way, I feel like she does a brand deal with. She doesn't care about the product or the name or like
Yeah,
what's used in
no,
it.
she's got
She
bills
just
to pay now.
Yeah, now she just reviews anything that comes her way and just gives it the good review because they're paying her to. Like
Yeah,
that's what's ridiculous. But anyways, this
and then she'll be like really mean, unnecessary. Like before you could tell like she was being serious about stuff to buy and not to buy and stuff. But like now, I feel like she goes harder than she has to because she just wants to make a name again. Because like I saw her review something and she was like, "This just looks cheap and it's tacky and weird and it doesn't work that good." And I'm like, "Damn, you could just said it's not worth the money or I don't like it or something." But she like really dug into it. I think it was literally just for clickbait.
yeah,
I
probably.
mean, I would have to talk to her too, but like, have you ever heard her like when she's
Hmm.
talking normal instead of her accent?
Crazy. Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, literally, you can tell she puts on the accent and it's not genuine. It's so
No, it's
funny.
so like it's
It
ridiculous,
is
but it's
ridiculous.
so crazy.
I'm not trying to like be on like a whole hate thing, but I did unfollow her after her mascara gate, and if
I
I'm
haven't
to,
unfollowed her yet, but I've been skipping every video of hers that comes up
yeah,
on my
I just
phone.
don't trust her anymore. If
I
I'm just gonna be honest, and then especially this, and then she was like, "You didn't have to get on TikTok and tell us like what happened." Like,
Well, and he said I felt like I did because, at this point I spent all this money on product and, I was counting on your review. And she was like, "Well, I didn't tell you to spend all that money on product." And
well,
he's
she
like,
didn't have to say that she was gonna review it.
"Yeah, and that's what my thing was is like she never had to promise a review of his product. She never had to tell him this. And it's like she also never told him like, "Hey, I got busy, like let me make this review now." Like she just kept leading him on and leading him on after he'd bought all this product. Like
Okay, and I'm not gonna hop on just to bash her, but I am going to bash her because this one, this got under my skin. This is actually old gossip, but this one actually hurt my feelings a lot because I've had friends literally snub me with their weddings and stuff, and she literally um uninvited some of her friends, like sent them a save the date for her
mhm.
wedding, but then to have more influencers at her wedding, she literally like uninvited them but
No way.
didn't tell them, like ghosted them.
I was wondering because she had a huge influencer wedding.
Yeah.
Like
And
when I
she,
saw all the people there, I was like, what are these? Like, I've never even seen these people with her. What are they doing
yeah,
at her
her
wedding?
actual friend she didn't invite because she wanted like influencers and stuff there.
I was like, why would
Her
you
friends
make
came out on TikTok and were talking about it. So
I honestly wouldn't care how famous I was. Like my wedding is my special day. Like with the people that I
yeah,
love. If I don't know you, why would
that's
you be
so
there?
commercial. It's just so
Yeah.
fake, and that
Ew.
I
Just
know that put a very sour taste in my mouth. I forgot about that literally until just now.
that's so frustrating. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. Don't give your word to somebody if you can't stick to it and commit to it.
Yeah,
So,
and don't fucking put your. This isn't just about her. This is about everyone in general. Don't listen to whatever these people are like saying to you, because honestly, 90% of the time, it's probably not a real review, and they're literally just trying to sell you something that you
yeah.
already
Well, and
own.
they're like, I love this product. I use it all the time, but it's like literally barely even touched. Like for the products I use all the time, you can tell that I'm using them because they're like going down. Like
It's
my
more
lip gloss that I
consistent.
just replaced, like
Hmm.
that one. I wear that shit every day. That's why the tube is literally bone dry.
I will tell
Like
you, motherfucking what? The House Labs Foundation, bitch. I
I
use
need to
that all
try
the
it.
time.
I've never
You
tried
have
it.
to try it. It's so good. It's like skin like. I do want to try a new foundation just to test the waters, but
Yeah,
fucking
I
so
want to
worth the
try
money.
the Charlotte Tilbury one because it's supposed to be really like glowy and dewy. Because I have dry skin, I feel like that just
Yeah.
brings like life
What gets
back to
me
my
is the
skin, but
brushes. People like House Labs, for example. She has a foundation brush and it's $45, and it probably costs like $5 to make in China at most. $5, probably 10 cents.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's like 190% markup right
Well, and
there.
brushes, honestly, I'll say the cheaper ones, I feel like I enjoy better than any other brushes. My favorite brushes is Real Techniques, hand down.
Oh, really?
Their skin contouring brushes, their angle notes, like I mean, they're so good. Their eyeshadow brushes, I've never had one, and they last forever. Like I can keep washing these things and using them and washing them and using them, and they hold up so well. And their sponges are my favorite too.
My boyfriend got me those Spectrum brushes, the really expensive one, those green ones,
Mm-hmm.
and they're bougie. They were like $300, but they seriously are like so good and so soft on my skin because I have cheaper brushes that I got off TikTok Shop, and there's definitely a difference.
Oh
The green
yeah,
ones, they're like goat hair, but they absorb. When you use real hair brushes, it absorbs the product.
product
That's why
right.
most people like to use like the synthetic ones and stuff, because they don't. But you can tell like a more expensive brush versus a softer brush, or
Like a cheaper
a
brush.
cheaper brush,
Yeah.
because they're rough. It's rougher on the skin than it
Oh,
is
I've
like the
had
other
some
ones,
cheap ones that aren't good. Let me tell you.
where the
I've like,
literal hairs are falling off
yeah,
as
you're
you're
like,
like
like,
doing
is that
your
an
makeup.
eyelash or did my makeup brush just dissolve? They're like just serrated. I used
Is
one of my,
that an eyelash, or
I
is
used,
my brush falling apart?
I used one of my cheap ones yesterday to put in the plumbing and the throw it away. I had to put like the waterproof, the it's like a glue. It's like a shower glue adhesive thing that you can use on like things. But
I tell
anyways,
you, the only thing Michaela Noguera had me buy that was so worth of motherfucking money that she was so right about was that Clinique Black Honey lipstick.
yeah, but she wasn't the only one who reviewed that.
Yeah,
I don't think it was even hers that I watched on that one.
really, she was the first person I watched on
Oh,
that
her
one. Oh, it's
lips.
so
Should we
good.
just bash those right now?
Shut the fuck up.
While we're at it,
Yeah, while we're just dragging her through the mud.
yeah, the lips, not a fan.
Oh, and then her denying being on Ozempic. Have you seen the weight she's lost? She's lost so much weight. You know that's got to be
Hers
Ozempic.
flexes though, but she used to be like a bodybuilder. She's talked about it a lot.
Oh,
Like her,
really?
yeah, she used to do like bodybuilding and then she like gained weight and she lost it. But I just get it. Being a woman, like our hormones are just,
Oh, they do
I can't
fluctuate.
even
That
like,
is true.
mine fluxes all the time. Like it's crazy. So I feel for
Yeah.
her.
But even if she was on Ozempic, I guess she wouldn't even have to hide about it. Like rich people do Ozempic all the time. I keep getting Ozempic ads. But they say once you try Ozempic though, I would I would try it, but once you try it though, they say your body like adjusts to it and you need it.
Oh,
Or
that's
you start packing
scary.
on pounds. Yeah, like if you go
Like you
without
don't
it.
keep it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be a nightmare if you were stuck on Ozempic?
well, yeah. Could you imagine you stop it and then you just gain like
Yeah.
30 pounds
If
back?
you
Like that would be
use
like way too
if you
much.
use Ozempic, let us know in the comments and tell us like your
Yeah,
experience
let
with
us
it.
know about the Ozempic in the
I would love
comments.
to have like a person that's been on Ozempic come on and just tell us about it. I want to guess. This year, let's get a guest.
Let's get a hot guest.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get somebody actually a stranger to come on our podcast.
Let's do it.
Let's get the guy down from the corner store.
Yeah. Or there's a homeless guy named Jim down the road too on Fifth Ave.
The
I'm sure
bench
he could
one?
tell us. Yeah, I'm sure he could tell us some stories.
Bench babes. Yeah, let's get bench
Yeah,
babes on here.
that'd be fun. But then I feel like we are, what is that? We're like exploiting someone. We'll get hot guy
I
from the
love to
corner
solicit
store.
information and exploit others. So
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it. Loves it.
loves it.
So, but yeah, so I guess that's it on our bashing of Michaela Noguera, however you say her name.
Nagoria.
The
I
next
don't know.
fucking TV house is fucking crazy. We're saving that for the end,
Yeah, we're
right?
saving that
Oh
for the
my
end.
gosh, that one's so crazy. You want to talk about favorite songs?
Yes. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm sure you do. It's an actress. Her name is Bailey Madison, and she was that like annoying little kid who was in like every movie ever. Like she did like Just Go With It. Adam Sandler. She played young Max in Wizards of Waverly Place. She was like in everything, and she just had the way of like
I remember
pissing
her.
you off. Well, she's like a grown adult now, shockingly enough, as people age. And she was in the new Pretty Little Liars spinoff, which Original Sin. Her character was honestly one of the best, so good. But she dropped a song, which I was like, whoa, she's making music, crazy. It's so good. The song's called Kind of Fun, and it just feels like positive, like summery vibes, and I really
Aw.
like it. It's
I kind
it's
of want to
just so
listen to
cute
it
and
just to put
quirky.
me in like a summer mood.
Oh, we will, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll play it for you when we get our snack together
Oh
at
my
break,
gosh, that
so we don't
sounds
get
so good.
copyrighted. But
Oh yeah, so
but
hates it.
yeah, but it is so good. I really liked it. I added it to like all my playlists, so that one was good. Um,
You want to
what's
hear my
yours?
song? Okay,
Yeah,
so mine's like an oldie but a goodie. Mine's from 1993.
an oldie. I wasn't even born yet.
Same. So, it's by Taylor Dane. It's that girl that wrote that one song. She has that one song. I'm trying to think of like her number one hit. Anyways, it's called "I'll Wait," and it goes, "I'll wait just a little, just a little, I'll wait." Anyways, it's like so good. It's like it reminds me of it's like an R&B song.
Oh,
But it reminds me of like a 90s like Mariah Carey like diva song.
mm.
It's like so good, but her music was like pop music from the 80s. She tell it to my heart, tell me I'm the only one. That's like her
Yeah,
song. So she has a song called "I'll Wait," and it's from 1993, and it just came on my radio, and I like loved it and saved it. And that's been like my song I've been bopping to all week.
loves it.
I know I loves it so much.
Loves it.
I literally had to play it for you. It's like so good.
Yeah, we'll listen to them. Loving it.
Yeah. So those are our songs. If you guys have a favorite song, drop it down in the comments below. We will like listen to it or send it to us like on our socials and stuff.
We'll review it on TikTok. We won't on here because we don't want the copyright. But,
Yeah,
well,
but
we'll still risk it on TikTok.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
we can't call somebody.
But yeah, we love to listen to music. That's like our favorite thing. We love music.
And coffee.
And coffee.
Coffee and music.
Slutty outfits.
And shopping. Slutty
Paris
outfits.
Hilton.
Yeah, Nicole Richie. Lots of
Yeah.
things. I mean, oh, your jacket's in my car.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, we've got to get that before we go.
Yeah, we will. I'll have to remember.
Yeah, it's in my back seat. I like literally brought it.
Yeah,
with
we'll
me
have to
give
take
you.
a mental note.
Mental note taken.
Yeah, taken.
Virtual note taken.
Should we read Am I the Asshole? Like
Yeah,
one of them?
let's do it.
What one are you gonna read?
I'm gonna do the Out Earner.
I feel like I wanted to talk about something on the podcast, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
I know. I'll just have to think. We'll listen to the Am I the Asshole?
This one's called The Out Earner.
I need to learn sign language so when you read it, I can do.
Back on track.
Yes.
The Out Earner. No sign language this time. So, after 30 years of steady progress, I'm making pretty good money. Like, I recently readjusted my 401k.
Good for them.
Somebody said editor's note, the equivalent of a pension in the UK. This must be like British or something. Anyways, I recently adjusted my 401k so I won't overpay into it this year, and the change in my take-home pay is more than my roommate pays in rent in my sort of low-end ugly house in a poor neighborhood.
Holy shit, way to drag themselves.
Oh my God. Both of my roommates and several friends are constantly struggling. I try to help, but drastically charging on rent. They probably pay half of what the going rate is for rooms in my city. And being the one who buys takeout on movie nights, but they still struggle. I pretty much downplay my income and will downplay my available money by pointing out the college expenses I pay for my child and the cost of filling my old junker car with gas. I was hanging with a friend recently and he asked what I make, and I was honest. He called me a jerk and said I was condescending.
No kidding. Okay. So we had a little bit of a technical difficulty. So basically, just skip to the end of the Am I the Asshole? The person was not an asshole. They were just frugal with their money.
They weren't. They're actually financially well off and very smart and probably hot. So
yeah. So screw the roommates and you just keep being a rich bitch.
Yeah.
All right. So this is today's bussin' or disgustin'.
I'm gonna get to sucking on this fruitsy here.
Yeah, we have to slim it down a bit. So here is the TikTok I got this from. Is it?
Yeah. Ew, it tastes like my coffee.
Ooh, the spatussi.
How much do we need gone, do you think?
I don't, just enough to shove the cone in.
It's gonna overflow. Put a whole cone in here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this like down like halfway.
Shit.
Kiss me.
The spatussi, I'm done. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking dunk it in. I don't even care.
Tequila with this, I can really get it down easier.
I'm just shoving it in. So you're supposed to put the whole like cone in it. Come on, bitch. And then you're just supposed to shove it in.
Paper off with the cone.
Oh yeah, probably should.
You should have done that before you started.
Shit.
Why
apparently, you're supposed to shove the ice cream in it, and it's supposed to taste delicious.
I'm gonna watch it because I think that's way too full. Oops.
I think you're right.
Ew. It doesn't even look good.
What if I just lick it?
Why don't you just dump some of it out into your cup?
Oh, good idea.
I'm dumping a little bit of mine in there too.
That's okay. Oh.
Oh. No. Oopsies.
Oopsie. Okay, and then now you're supposed to try it.
All of my ice cream got stuck in the cup.
The one girl that tried this threw up. I don't know why. I think she's just being dramatic.
Ew. I think it's soggy.
Ew. Ew. You try it?
No, I'm gonna let mine sit for a minute.
Ew, it tastes like shit.
I do love some vanilla ice cream though, so I'm just. No.
Why would that girl ruin it like this? Oh, I can't wait for you to try it. It's so disgusting. Don't do this. Ew, I don't want any of this now. What a waste of, what was this, $5? Oh, shitty.
It's solidified. Look at it. It froze.
Try it. It's disgusting.
Why did it turn into ice? It froze.
I wonder if I pull it out if it ruined my ice cream.
Look at it. Do you see how it's crystallized? Why is it crystallizing?
Oh, the ice cream's good though.
Okay.
Didn't it taste nasty? Maybe that girl wasn't dramatic. That does not taste good. The ice cream's great though.
It does. It tastes like the same. Just now, it's not as carbonated.
Yeah, you think so? I think it tastes weird with that vanilla. That looked good. I'm gonna do that.
It's like a cardboard box.
It does. They tasted better when you were a kid.
Why does this?
It's sad. The best part of this is literally the cone.
Why did it crystallize like that? Like, I'm concerned what chemical reaction has just occurred. One thing about us, we gotta eat some ice cream. Well, this deserves jail, so.
Yeah, this was absolutely fucking disgusting.
Definitely not bussin'. Absolutely
really disgusting. Ew.
Okay.
We gave up our... Did you say the coffee was hurting your kidneys?
A little bit, guys.
That's hilarious.
But I will continue drinking it.
Oh.
We just don't care about it.
Babe, it was fucking disgusting.
It was gross?
Yeah, it's just Sprite mixed with the ice cream that I was telling you about.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh, it's, yeah, never again. That girl deserves to go to jail. That girl that girl on TikTok that said, "Try this, it's delicious."
I love when people say that. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, if you actually think this is good. There's something wrong.
Okay, throwback to the mac and cheese.
That was the worst.
That
one by
was
far.
so.
The texture.
The peanut butter mac and cheese, I can't with it. Oh, here,
The
you want
fact
your
I had
coffee?
to eat a recovery pickle was like.
The recovery pickle.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Coffee.
This is a special cold brew.
Coffee.
Coffee.
All right, so what's next
It's
on
not
the?
what did Confucius say, it's what did Coffee say.
So what's next on the old agenda?
Well, I think we should save the other Am I the Asshole for next time since I have to work tonight, but let's let's end with our dramatic tea.
Oh, the back to our main girl.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Ida Rose.
Do you
Just
want
kidding.
to see the TikTok again, or?
Yeah, let's watch the TikTok. So here we're gonna have a little insert clip here, a little TikTok action with our girl,
I forgot you saved it on my phone.
Gypser.
Love her.
There's a fuck he is. So my daughter sent me a video of another girl who about Edie Blanchard had two. Can't make this shit up. Get over here. Technology. Private child. Private child. But guess what? Turns out she had an ex. It's his last name. I can't make this. They had a child. They did. Ryan. Married to her brother. Have a nice day. Damn, boy, you look just like Morgan. I just want to give you a shout.
Just wait, she goes into it more.
I'm gonna look it up and also pay $10, which I'm not willing to invest pay money, genealogy, everything I just found out was free. Pay the money. And there. Hold on. I know this shit's blurry because I blew it up the best that I could. But
She goes, I know this shit is blurry.
Yes, a male child.
What the fuck?
I know.
Gypsy Rose is married to her brother. Oh God. Why, God?
That dick inspired. Because it comes from the same
It's
gene
your
pool as you, freak.
He looks just like her fucking mom. I keep seeing those TikToks too.
That is like all public record is wild.
That's insane.
Wild. So, and
Ew.
when she goes, oh, well, you know, he really caught my eye because he was from my home state. And they went back to their like home state of Louisiana. So he was from her home.
That's a whole lot of fucked up.
Oh. It's fucking crazy is what it is.
That is insane. Do you guys believe that? I mean, should I pay that money and just look it up?
I'm just so like that's crazy.
She goes, I'm not investing another motherfucker into these motherfuckers. That girl is such an icon.
Such an icon. Oh, I could not.
These bitch ass.
I think he like sought her out. So like, here's
oh,
my
absolutely.
Theory. So my theory is this Ryan Anderson. I think that he went looking for his mom and found out who it was. Found out about like the whole scenario, like everything. Like obviously, like Gypsy's trial was very public. Like all the people were invested. So I think he found her on purpose, like because he was looking into Dee.
Oh my God! Imagine if she doesn't know.
That's why he sent her a letter in prison. Because why would he unprovokedly send her?
Imagine if she didn't know any of this and she just found it all out. And
I don't think she does know any of it.
What if her brother is like now mentally abusing her like her own mother and like manipulated her into dating and putting her into this incest situation?
It's
Fuck.
crazy. It goes so deep.
Imagine not escaping it, like
I know,
just
going
for
right, just falling
another
right back into the
traumatic.
clutches. Well, yeah, but I think that I think that's why he sent her a letter in jail.
You know what's
I
even
think he knew
fucking.
exactly what to say to
You know
her.
what's just as crazy as all of this too? I shared it on Facebook. Her Dee Dee, her Facebook is still up.
I know.
And it says that bitch is dead.
That dick is
Fire.
fire.
Also put that bitch is dead right on her own Facebook. And I looked it up. That's how they found her. That's how they knew she was murdered. And it's still on Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Wait, that is so fucked up, bitch. That had me rolling when I looked it up. Well, I saw that it was.
The fact that they took the time to murder somebody
and then put it on their Facebook. Yeah,
LOL murder.
the comment. I think y'all are watching a movie. Crazy. That shit is nuts. I mean, I shared it and I was like, I cannot believe this is real.
It's still up on Facebook.
That whole fucking thing is just.
I really do think that Ryan knew that Gypsy was his sister and sought her out.
That's so
I think
grody.
it's so nasty. Because why else would he send her a letter, like while she was in jail?
Yeah.
Like this all makes so much sense.
Ew.
Sense. And he's gonna like play some weird sort of statistic.
He calls her Dee Dee.
Yeah, he goes Pauline Dee Dee.
He puts on a wig. He puts her back in a wheelchair. He said, I'm gonna go get the funnel, bitch. How old are you? Tell him.
I'm 14.
I'm gonna miss my. Oh my god. He pulls her
watching, I'm sorry that you're fucking your brother.
I'm sorry that you're fucking your brother. He puts her back in the wheelchair. I almost threw up. Oh god, and it would have been that ice cream Sprite. Movie theater. She gets railed in the bathroom by her mother.
Not her climbing out of her wheelchair to get fucked on the
You motherfucker. Fuck. That whole thing.
Oh, it's so disturbing.
Oh my, it's so bad.
Dressed as Cinderella getting railed.
Getting railed.
On the side.
That's so horrible. What a fucked up life. I know everyone's like really bashing her and stuff. I don't hate her. I think
killed somebody, and it's like, why are we just like hyping this person up? Like she's straight up.
Do I think that she should be like having as much fame and profiting off of what happened? No. But do I think that like what happened to her isn't sad? I do think that she was manipulated really badly, and
I think a lot of it was really tragic.
I have sympathy for her, but profiting off it is a bit off-putting. I'm not.
Yeah, like getting TV shows and like things. It's like, what are you? Because it's
kind of glorifying murder.
Yeah, like you already shared your story. Like that's what you needed to do. Like, do a tell-all book, share your story, and then like be done. Because you don't need a TV show like from here on out. Like that doesn't even make sense. But
it's just so crazy. I just can't even believe it all, and all that coming out about the brother fucker.
So
Oh
the
my
internet is a
gosh,
crazy
the internet
place
is a
right
crazy
now.
place. And she's just mega fucking famous too. Like it's not like she's fucking. I like how it took her a day and she's verified
I
on
was cracking up
TikTok.
because she posted a TikTok the other day and she used like a song from like 2010. I was like, not her using music from like before she
I'm
went to
dead.
jail.
I
I
what?
haven't heard this song since I was a kid.
All right, what is crazy to me too is that she like gives no fucks. Okay, so this is also fucked up too. Now that I'm just like thinking about it and stuff, because I do feel bad for her. She's mentally abused and stuff, but she also took advantage of a mentally handicapped person and manipulated them into committing murder when she was like obviously and like you know what I mean she wasn't mentally
She
handicapped.
manipulated the hell out of him. Like everything was her plan.
And then she's like,
he
yeah.
was the one who's still in jail.
I know, and she just don't give a fuck.
He
And
just stabbed the lady. She did everything else. It's like, she might as well have been the one to stab her.
I know she was like, I cleaned up the blood with tissues or a Clorox wipe or something. I'm like, yeah, she's so dumb.
She's using one of her wigs from her sex chat.
That's so fucked up.
I could not imagine her going back and watching the act and seeing these like weird sexual scenarios.
Watch something happens.
Oh.
Watch her and Ryan get like in an abusive relationship. She kills Ryan, goes back to jail, and then it's like the act part 2.
Oh my god, that would be crazy.
Act 2.
I need a genetic test because I swear to God that dude is her brother.
Oh, I swear we want it. Maury, go for that shit.
Yeah, like how do we like as a society basically force these people?
I was gonna say let's do it.
Well, it'll probably happen when they go to like have kids or something, and then they realize that like their baby has webbed feet. I'm serious.
He'll be a good swimmer. Did I tell you I dated a guy with webbed feet?
Oh, you did. He's an incest baby.
Yeah, I have a whole story time. I'm not gonna get into it right now, but next episode of this something you want to hear.
The dude who takes his sock off and his toes are connected.
Listen, that's
get out,
listen,
get the fuck
listen.
Out.
I found out. I wish that's where the line was drawn, but there's a whole ass story. No. No, it's a whole story. If you guys want to hear it, after the podcast or next podcast, I'll share the story.
Valentine's Day web feed exclusive.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Feature in for our next episode is gonna be Valentine's Day episode.
Yes.
So we're gonna wear super cute, super femme
Valentine's Day
outfits.
Sexy pink hearts.
Yeah, it's gonna be gorgeous, gorgeous girls. It's gonna be perfect. So
love is in the air.
Yeah, well, not for me, but
well, we're gonna do some online dating for our friends.
You can just make me an account and just set me up with strangers.
I'm gonna set someone up with a stranger.
I know who you're thinking.
Christian Mingle. You have to pay for that.
Ew, they make you pay.
Yeah, they make you pay for
They're
fucking
like,
Christians to mingle.
To the church, but the church is just some old man.
It's just some old fat bastard down there rubbing one out. All right, you probably gotta get going, don't you? You all right?
Got a text
from who? Who is it?
It's my daughter. I gotta go.
All right, all right.
Peace out, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go to the hospital.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, they added an emergency lap.